Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to the Akasha Soul Masterclass. And I will host you during this 1 hour. And as again, I invite you to really arrive in your space. Imagine how your root chakra is grounding with the earth. It's important so you can actually process, receive this information, and allow it to go down in your lower chakras to be able to manifest it in this physical realm. Take a few conscious breaths through the nose and exhale through your mouth. Imagine how a golden light goes through your 8th chakra, down all your lower chakras, like your spinal cord being like aligned to the cosmic energies and down to the very core of Mother Earth. As above, so below, as within, so without. You are grounded and centered in the here and now. If you need some more help, imagine how you're actually rooting with your feet and your lower chakras with Mother Earth. And when this connection feels stable, you invite the white crystalline light to you as a fountain, really to go up from your 8th chakra, like a fountain going through all your areas, chakras, your auric field, to transform all the stress, the heavy energies, possible attachments from today and any other day. Everything what rounds down through your auric field will be given and offered to Mama Gaia for transformation and nourishment to her soil. From your own intention, invite the 4 elements into your space. And the north, south, west, and east, to build up the sacred space for our session. So only the truth can come to you. Thank you, sisters, for being here today with me. And in your own pace, you can come back. I see so many new faces, but also the current priestesses and the future Akasha Soul facilitators. So welcome and thank you for this beautiful space. Just in case, for someone who's new with me, my name is Alexandra. Everyone knows me as Lexi, and I'm the founder of New York Medicine and Akasha Soul. So what I am doing is that I'm a spiritual mentor, I'm a spiritual healer, and nowadays it's kind of established already that my main topic is actually to teach and guide the people to their wisdom and to their truth. And what I'm basically working with is that I'm connected to these cosmic energies and to the Akash. And by healing and using these energies in the current presence, we are actually awakening the new consciousness. We are healing the old patterns and the old wounds which are keep blocking us, or maybe not empower us that much. Let's say it that way. Sounds more positive. And yeah, I'm shamanic practitioner, but mainly now it's Akash is becoming such a huge topic, and it's very on time to bring it more and more to the people, because it's really a sacred tool of love which everyone can access. So what is the Akash or the Akasha? We can see it as a cosmic energy field hidden in the unknown aspects of reality. So how we can compare it, like for someone who's very new into it, we can really compare it with the internet. So everyone knows about the internet, everyone is using it, we know it exists, but no one does see it. So, and it's similar with the Akashic field. And we can work with it on many layers. And you are, probably all of you are already have been contacting, reading the Akash or receiving messages from the Akash. So I understand this, to me, the Akasha is like a fabric of divine cosmic order. And it exists in a very like pervasive realm. So it's very like going through all these layers of all the possible realms. Let's say the shamans would explain like the whole universe and our world like a kind of onion with its many layers. So in each of these layers can be like a dimension and the field between these dimensions, and in the end it's still one onion. I prefer to compare it actually with a lotus because it smells way better, but with these layers it's easier to make it understandable. So in the Akash is basically going through all these layers and in the whole universe. So the Akash was already accessed for thousands of years by enlightened individuals. Let's say it this way, I don't like this word enlightened so much because these makes us normal beings think like you have to be chosen or you have to be in a kind special to access the Akash. But let's say if you want to access the Akasha for our people, you have to be aligned in order to receive this information correctly, to interpret and actually to deliver it to the person. So aligned or with a pure heart is a better statement for this. So the time of prophets, chosen ones, psychic ones, actually is already old school, and we empower the people to be able to communicate with their own Akashic records. And if someone is asking you, to also be able to receive this information and deliver it to maybe your clients. So almost everyone can access this information as soon as they are open for it. Imagine you are accessing this information for yourself. So probably through your dreams, through oracle cards. I guess everyone is already using it. This is why we are here. It's nothing new. This is the path how the Akasha is already communicating with us. So tarot cards is a very impressive and powerful tool since many thousands of years or decades. Sorry, I'm not so much into this, so I don't know so much about tarot. But this is one of the tools which was already showing us the opportunity to receive this information from the Akasha, because the Akasha is database. Imagine like this powerful computer, but all the words, all these metaphors, I can tell you like internet, database, it's still way too small for the Akasha. It's huge. And it is a intelligence. It is this cosmic consciousness, intelligence, which is constantly keeping all your soul's information from any other individual, plants, stones, trees, human beings, other planets. And it's basically storaging all the emotions, intentions, thoughts, all the situation in really like everything. And when many people are coming on this earth or like with the plants, it's all storage in this cosmic field. So it's the keeper of the past, present, and the possible future. So it's kind of like an intelligence, always creating and predicting and always rearranging the possible future, because the future is always changing. But we're not going to focus so much on the future. We're going to stay in the past and the present and the Akasha. So to be able to access this information, we need to be ready to actually transform. So this is our conscious decision in the now, that I'm ready to transform. And only then the Akasha will send us the messages. So because it's not information. It's like, what do you want to do with this information? It's transformation. So when you decide to transform, you will be delivered the messages to certain topics. You have to have clear questions, which gonna help you with this task to go through this and to solve it on many other layers of your existence, because we are spiritual beings and we are existing in all these dimensions all the time. We are all the time expanding, like the universe. So, and from your aligned state, or you take this form for your client, we are able to tap into this universal knowledge, the keeper of this wisdom, straight through the Akasha. So the physicists in this, they are already familiar with the Akasha. Maybe some of you already met Nikola Tesla. He was already speaking about the Akashic Records. And there's no evidence of, yeah, the Akasha exists, because we cannot hear it, we cannot smell it, we cannot touch it. But the physicians already have evidence of the quantum 0 point energy. And this is this physical information containing all the intellectual information, and it is seen as an electromagnetic field and gravity field. in the whole universe. And it's like the quantum waves going through a whole universe. So through these waves, they are even visible in, I don't know how, because don't ask me. I think I have here some scientists, but their field is biology. So I cannot help you with this so much. I didn't went too much into quantum physics to explain this, but basically the quantum field is also the field of the Akashic Records. So one day when more scientists will be able to tap into the metaphysical realm, I hope that there will be actual evidence for the existence. But every one of us is into the metaphysical realm. Everyone here believes it. So we are very into this. So we know about its existence. We know about spirit guides. We know about starseed information and reincarnations and so on. So it is, the Akasha is the database of your soul's creation, since it was created by the source, since its original point of existence until the end. You can say for us in this 3D until the end of time. But in the other realms, there is no time, there's just space. So this is kind of the Akash, the place, this database, this cosmic energy field, which is storing everyone's information. So maybe I'm going to take myself as an example. So my soul was created one day by the source, and it went on travels. So it went on many different planets. And one day it decided, my soul decided, okay, I want to make this 3D experience. So I want to step out of this unconditional field of love and to be able to be dense and to feel, to experience love, to experience things that are not love, let's say it that way, and to develop, to expand as the soul through these experiences. So this is how I'm working with the Akasha and what, the Akasha soul. I'm going to explain you now the difference between the normal or like the common Akasha trainings and Akasha soul. So first of all, does anyone have questions of you? Please drop it in the chat. If you have anything, everyone understood so far what I'm talking about? Make like this, if everything's good. Perfect, thank you. So why should we work with the Akasha field? So imagine my soul was already making a lot of experience in their past lives, like probably on Earth around 2000 lives. I don't know. It's, as an old soul, you have a lot of experience. But there's also different planets. And I guess everyone is already familiar with this starseed thing. Yes, make like this if everyone knows about the starseeds. Okay, perfect. In the spiritual community, there's like a difference between, they're speaking like the light workers, starseeds, and the earth souls. So when you are ready to awake and to become clear about it, you will actually know that everyone is the starseed. Everyone is a starseed. So it's kind of like our egos or our spiritual egos created something to separate us again. So we are one true love and light. And our souls, again, to my example, my soul was traveling on many planets. The experience I did there, the karma, and maybe collected, and at some point I came out on Earth. So now we are in this earthy experience, And we do not really remember because we have this cosmic amnesia. And of course, because sometimes I don't even remember what I ate today. How am I supposed to remember things I did like thousands of lifetimes ago? But those things are still existent because the Akash, your memory field, your soul's memory field, is keep on storing it and keep on working with it. And sometimes we don't remember why we are scared, or why we cannot speak our truth, or why we cannot step out, or why we cannot have a beautiful relationship, and so on. Because in another lifetime, we maybe had a traumatic experience, we collected wounds, karmic wounds, karma. Yes, these are 3 different things. And we also made oaths and bans. We created karma with the earth. So we keep on reincarnating and facing the same topics until we finally heal them. We release them. And it's very interesting because your whole Akashic Records, your soul's divine information, is also stored in your DNA. So you can work with the cell memory, or you can work with Akasha. Both is as above, so below. So, and by diving into the Akasha and seeing what was happening in the past lives or on our planets, we are able to heal it, to release it, to solve it, and this will also arrive into our current physical existence. So the Akasha soul is a modality which I channeled in order to open up, to enter the Akashic Records consciously, to navigate, read, and the most important part, to clear this information from the Akashic Records in order to arrive here in the here and now, and step by step living the divine abundance. So I compare it with really the shortcut to divine abundance, because the information we release in the space field, in the Akasha field, will also arrive into the here and now. So for many of you who are already familiar with human design, with astrology, we can really see as the Akasha is like, the Akashic field is like the mother of the gene keys, astrology. Then it can be like went into the tarot and human design. So it's kind of like a little pyramid. And astrology, Kabbalah are the tools, is this wisdom which are the best preserved through all the millennia of time. So the astrology and Kabbalah are the teachings, or the Hermetic principles are the teachings which are very well preserved for our consciousness right now. So if you want to dive into these mysteries of the universe, those are your tools. So the Akasha soul is a modality to be able to access the soul's divine information. So how I work with the Akasha, so it's to enter and to actually navigate and to set the intention of clearing. It is a real modality to be able to enter the soul's purpose, the divine lessons, the talents, the signature of the soul. So if you have, for example, in human design, like your profile and the gene keys and so on, so it's kind of similar with the Akasha soul, but it's like a speed up and also a healing modality to be able to solve this information, to get it out. So it's a shortcut. So for those who are already working with me, you know how fast and easy it actually is with the right preparation, with this aligned actions, to be able to receive these informations clear and set the intention of healing.